Hello everyone, I'm Caitlin Monroe, the Farm and Agribusiness Extension Agent here in Southeast Alabama. Thanks to funding from the Southern Risk Management Education Center and the USDA National Institute of Food and Agriculture, we're excited to bring you our Faces of Direct-to-Consumer series, highlighting the diversity of operations and creative ideas in direct-to-consumer meat sales right here in Alabama. This series is only intended for inspiration and does not promote or endorse any one operation over another. It's simply just a way to share different approaches and spark ideas for your own journey. My team is excited to take you all to Rockin Farm, located in Lineville, Alabama, to hear from Chris and Jordan Upchurch, the family that operates this farm. We'd like to extend a special thank you to the Upchurch family for allowing us to come and visit their farm today and take part in this experience. I'm Jordan Upchurch.
And I'm Chris Upchurch. And we're here at Rockin Farm in East Central Alabama in Clay County and a little town of Lineville at the foothills of Mount Cheahaw. We farm here. We have a commercial chicken operation and a commercial cow-calf, Sem-Angus genetics here. We own and operate this farm with our son Charlie. We've been married for 10 years. And we added direct-to-consumer beef to our operations shortly after we got married.
Chris and I are both fourth-generation farmers, and like you said, we've been married for about 10 years now. And while we got into the direct-to-consumer side of the business just shortly after we got married, we've both been in agriculture our whole lives.
When I was in junior high school, I took out a little loan and started a cow herd with about 7 head. And then after graduating high school, I attended college and graduated from Auburn in 2009 with a degree in ag econ. And that was graduated in December, and I built chicken houses the next year and got chickens in October of the following year. So from there, we added some more land and added on to our cow herd, and then Jordan and I got married, and so we are continually trying to expand our herd, and so we decided we need to be a little more diversified, and so that's when we decided we could add the direct-to-consumer beef.
So the inspiration for us to start selling directly to consumers came from really the simple fact that we were already producing it for ourselves. We were finishing out 1 or 2 head for us and for family each year, and then we started, giving some to friends, and they wanted to get their hands on it, and word of mouth, it just kind of spread. And then as you get into COVID and all of that, everybody wants to know who their farmer is and know where their food's coming from and have that food security. And so it just kind of built brick by brick. So I think the biggest thing that separates our beef from what you traditionally buy in a grocery store is the story that we tell behind it. So especially with us, I do a lot on social media, so I'm able to actually connect our consumers. They see us working our cattle, how we handle them. They see the environment that they're raised in. They see the time and the care and the quality that we put behind it. And I just think that makes a big difference. They have a lot more buy-in when they have the connection with your family. When we first started out, like I said, we were predominantly selling to friends and family. And so it was all whole, half, quarter orders. And we realized that there was a niche market available for people that wanted something smaller than a quarter. And we didn't quite want to get into cuts. We're a little different. We don't sell individual cuts to our customers. We do prefixed boxes, and it helps balance our inventory. They cost roughly between $100 to $200. And so it's a good price point for someone that doesn't have maybe a big family, a big freezer, or just wants to sample our product before they dive into a beef share. So we do things a little bit differently, but it's worked out really well for us.
For our situation, it's really unique because, first of all, we're a closed herd. We don't outsource any of our calves. We only use the animals that are born and raised right here on our farm. Um, in fact, we retain a lot of our own females, and pretty much the only genetics that we're outsourcing are the bulls that we purchase. And so, for us, having the consistency in the genetics that we're bringing into our herd and being able to offer the consistency to our customers with marbling and uh, different things like that, it's really important to us. So once again, our operation is a little different than some that are in the freezer beef business. We are predominantly a cow-calf operation, and so the calves that we start with, we wean them and we background them ourselves for about 60 days, and then we're going to ship 2 loads usually each year, 2 directly to the feed yard where we're going to retain ownership. But everything that we have obviously isn't going to fit those loads. So once again, that's where our freezer beef comes into play, and we're able to keep things that are maybe high weight, maybe a little bit lower weight, because you want those truckloads to be even. And so I'm able to kind of add value back into those animals that are still excellent quality, and I'm able to add value back to our operation by finishing those right here on our farm. But pretty much our freezer beef, they don't leave here until processing day. For us, I think if you don't have a quality processor, then your product quality it doesn't matter what your beef's like if you don't have a quality processor. The guys that we work with, they make sure that we're always able to be on their books. They keep us dates. If we have issues, they resolve them quickly. We don't have issues, with how our product is wrapped. All of our customers have a positive experience when they go pick up their beef. Processing is just the most essential part of what we do in getting that quality product to our customer. It's the middleman, it's the only middleman that we have because our cattle are born here, raised here. We control every aspect, so we have to put our product in the hands of somebody that we trust because that's the only thing that we outsource is our processing. So that situation with having a quality processor makes that end quality product for our customer even better. So we started out selling predominantly through word of mouth. It was mostly friends and family buying from us. And then I started doing some more social media marketing. And now I would say roughly 90% of our sales come from social media, whether that's on Facebook, Instagram, also references from the Sweet Grown Alabama website. Being a part of that organization has really changed our marketing and helped us make connections with people that are looking to make connections to buy locally. I think the biggest challenge for us is just getting buy-in from consumers. It's going to be at a higher price point than what they're seeing in the grocery store, but where we're really able to hook them is when they're able to taste and see the difference. That's really helped us overcome that. Also, we've had some hiccups with processing. There were times in COVID when you couldn't get processing dates, and luckily we had a great relationship with our processor, so we never struggled too much, but that was one of the things that we had to overcome in our journey. I think one of the biggest helps to us on our freezer beef journey is just the simple ability to network with people around us and the connections that we've forged. One of the biggest things for us has been our involvement with the Farmers Federation, specifically with young farmers. We've got friends from all across the state, some that are doing this, some that are doing other kind of direct-to-consumer products, and they've helped us with marketing, and we've been able to attend conferences and been to all kind of seminars, and it's been invaluable, the experience that we've had, and just being able to bounce ideas off other people that deal with the same hardships that you deal with, and have the same victories that you have, it's a really special connection.